helping Carly's cause by being here.
He's right, Jason. You should go. It's just going to escalate things further.
Carly wants me to stay.
Carly wants a lot of things that aren't in her best interest. All my daughters.
Did Jocelyn seem upset to you?
Jocelyn's not old enough to know that you're a danger to her. That's why I have to protect her.
By suing Carly for custody.
See, this is more proof that Jocelyn's not safe with her mother. We should probably make a note of this.
Yeah, make a note of that, Alexis.
Yeah, someone has to be the responsible parent here and put Jocelyn's needs first.
You mean like when Jocelyn had her kidney transplant and I went to Jason and I asked him to save her life? And he could have said no because he was grieving for his own son, but he didn't. Jax, he went straight to Elizabeth and he asked her to put her pain aside and help us. And now you want to go to a judge and tell him that I'm a bad mother because I have the audacity to let Jocelyn hang out with the man who saved her life? Go ahead. Go tell that to a judge and see where it gets you.
I'm not going to put Jocelyn's life in danger, especially after everything she's been through. I'm taking her back to the hotel.
No, you're
with you,
not.
Carly.
No, you're not.
I've been granted emergency sole custody. Okay? Show the court order.
There is no court order. I never filed the paperwork. I thought it would be best to work this out privately.
We've tried that, Alexis. That's how we ended up in court in the first place.
No, I was willing to compromise.
You're
Jax.
willing to compromise our daughter's safety, and I'm not.
You're the one who got rid of Sean.
Because I don't want my daughter's life in the hands of some mercenary who's proven to sell out to the highest bidder.
I wouldn't have hired Sean if I didn't trust him.
Jocelyn wouldn't need a guard if you hadn't brought Franco into our lives.
Are you now saying it's Jason's fault that Franco's a psychopath?
This
Come
is
on.
exactly why I'm imploring you both to work this out privately. And don't do this in front of a judge. He won't like it. Now, if we put Jocelyn first, can everyone possibly be mature and civil about it?
I'm not going to discuss this in front of Jason anymore.
Okay, but you know what? If Alexis is going to stay, I'd like Jason to stay.
So much for being mature.
Alexis is my attorney.
She's also your ex-wife and your best friend. I would say that's a conflict of interest, wouldn't you?
See, this is why we can't come to a compromise. Because Carly can't be reasonable when it comes to Sonny and Jason, right?
So let's leave it up to a judge.
You do that, and I guarantee neither of you will be satisfied. Your character will be brought up into question, and you are not gonna like it. And you will not get sole custody. A judge is not gonna grant sole custody to two parents who are willing and able to take care of their child.
I am willing. I want Jocelyn to spend time with her father. Jax wants to keep her away
No,
from
I
me.
said that you can visit her whenever you
Visit
want.
Carly's her mother. She
Yes.
shouldn't have to go to a hotel to see her daughter.
Hey! Focus! Okay. Carly has agreed to share custody. What will it take to make that work?
Well, for a start, that he has no more contact with my daughter, ever. And that's one thing on the list of many. Would you even consider putting Jocelyn in danger after the pain you just went through with your own son?
Don't you dare bring Jake into
I'm
this.
just following your lead.
No, you're not.
I'm grateful that your son was able to give my daughter a second chance. And I don't want to see that cut short because of some senseless act of violence.
Neither do I.
Then keeping your distance would be a good start.
No, he won't. He won't. He's not a danger to Jocelyn. Jason would never do anything to hurt her.
Jason's motives aren't what Jax is concerned about.
No, it's the fact that Jocelyn will be fair game whenever he's around.
Okay, don't listen to this. I know you would do anything you can to fix this for me, but I need you, okay? Do you hear that? I need him here.
Do the right thing, Jason, and walk away.
Carly's my best friend. I would never turn my back on her.
See? It's a waste of time. Because Carly, she can't be reasonable when it comes to Sonny and Jason.
Franco is the danger here, not Jason and not Sonny.
Sonny shouldn't even factor into this conversation.
Sonny factors into this conversation because he is the father of Jocelyn's brother, so he is bound to be here from time to time. You know that.
You remember when we were married, you actually wanted him to sign away his rights to Morgan? Because Morgan was in danger because of Sonny. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember
Right.
that. And Morgan was in the middle of it, and I just wanted to protect him, and it ended up hurting Morgan more.
Oh.
And that's what I don't want to do to Jocelyn. That's why I'm not going for sole custody.
Did you hear what she just said? That's exactly what a judge wants to hear.
Concerns about my bid for custody, we should perhaps discuss it in private.
I did. We did. You didn't listen. I'm not telling you anything that a judge wouldn't tell you, Jax. the court automatically assumes that each parent is entitled to 50% of the child's time. And if that isn't practical on a daily basis, then something else gets worked out.
And what if one parent puts the child in constant danger?
Short of Carly being a meth addict, or you being a serial killer, of which you'd still get visitation, there is nothing damning enough to warrant either of you losing custody. So, in short, you need to learn to share, all right? And I suggest you work out a custody agreement amongst yourselves, otherwise the court will do it for you.
Jax, I didn't even try to find a way to compromise with Elizabeth, and I lost out on Jake's life.
You did the
Don't
right
miss out on
thing. You did the
Jocelyn's.
right thing giving up Jake. I wish Carly could do the same for our child.
Jax, wait.
Dante called me and told me about the woman they had in custody.
Yeah, Abby's about to be exonerated.
We hope.
Oh, she's not going to believe anything until the paperwork's been processed and all the charges are officially dropped, which they will be. Look, Abby, there's no way the police can tie you to the murder now with all the evidence that me and Johnny gave them.
Okay, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. How did you and Johnny end up working on this together?
Johnny called me, let me know he had a lead on the hit woman. He didn't give me any details, but I heard Anthony yelling in the background about a meeting on the docks. So I showed up and Johnny was there. To his credit, he didn't, he told me to leave before things got, crazy.
Yeah, Dante said the woman confessed.
Yeah. Johnny was pretty smart in the way he handled things. He gave me his cell phone to record the conversation, and she started talking about how she was paid to kill Brandon. And she did get pissed off and pull out a gun, but I was able to distract her long enough so Johnny can get the gun away.
The woman's a professional. She wouldn't have thought twice about shooting you. You know that, right?
All that matters is that she's in custody and Abby's cleared.
You're right. You should have let me handle this.
Well, Johnny had it under control.
You're worth every penny of that million.
I expect to be paid in full.
You must have been so convincing when you let John and young Michael capture you. Although it gives a father pause to realize his son is so easily duped. Really makes a man rethink his line of succession, if you know what I mean.
We agreed you get me out of here.
As soon as the lovely Miss Haver is cleared, my people will arrange your escape.
Well, don't take too long. I'll have no problem giving you up.
And just follow the plan. I'll take care of the rest.